Halloween? Halloween is about dressing up, trick-or-treating, and having fun. People in Canada, the United States, England, Ireland, Wales, and Scotland celebrate Halloween. This holiday is on October 31st each year. Fall is the time for pumpkins, hay rides, and Halloween. How Halloween began. Halloween customs began with the Celts. They lived about 2,000 years ago. The Celts lived in England, Scotland, Ireland, and other European countries. They celebrated the festival of Samhain on the last day of summer. For the Celts, this day was October 31st. The Celts believed that dead people had spirits. They thought these spirits came to earth on October 31st. The Celts left food and gifts for the spirits. They also wore masks to hide from the bad spirits. The Celts did not want bad spirits to take their bodies. Some people burned big fires to scare them away. A cross with a circle is called a Celtic cross. Roman festivals. Hundreds of years later, the Romans took over the Celts' land. They began ruling the Celts. The Romans had their own festivals. One Roman holiday was Feralia. It was a day to honor the dead. The Romans also had a harvest festival in the fall. This was a fun festival that honored Pomona. Pomona was the Roman goddess of fruit trees. The Romans left apples and nuts for her. Over time, the Romans and Celts began celebrating together. Customs from all of these festivals became Halloween, an old Celtic church. The Halloween name. The Christians did not like the Celtic and Roman festivals. They thought these holidays were unholy. The Christians set up their own holy day on November 1st. It was called All Saints' Day or All Hallows. Hallow is another word for holy. The night before All Saints' Day was called All Hallows' Eve. Eve means evening or night. Over the years, All Hallows' Eve changed to Halloween. In Mexico, November 1st is a day to honor the souls of the dead. Halloween costumes. The Celtic custom of wearing masks is still around today. People often wear costumes for Halloween. Masks are common on Halloween. Children often dress up for Halloween. Some people wear scary costumes. They dress up to look like witches, ghosts, or vampires. Some people dress up like cartoon characters. Cowboy, clown, and princess costumes are common too. This person is dressed as a vampire. Halloween witches. Witches were real people who had their own beliefs. People began to think that witches were evil. They thought witches cast magic spells to harm others. But not all witches were harmful. Halloween was a day for witches to gather, so dressing up as a witch became a Halloween custom. Trick-or-treating. Trick-or-treating is another Halloween custom. Children dress up in their costumes. Then they go from house to house. They knock on doors and say, "Trick-or-treat." People give trick-or-treaters candy and other goodies. These children are dressed for trick-or-treating. The trick-or-treating custom started in Europe. On Halloween in England, poor people knocked on the doors. They begged for soul cakes. These cakes were special bread treats. In return, the beggars prayed for the souls of the dead. Today, candy is a common Halloween treat. Another kind of trick-or-treating happened in Ireland. On Halloween, poor people went from house to house. They asked for money or food. These gifts were for Muck Allah. People believed Muck Allah punished those who did not give gifts. Giving gifts was safer than getting tricked by Muck Allah. Jack-o'-lanterns. Making jack-o'-lanterns is a fun thing to do for Halloween. First, scoop out the inside of a pumpkin, then cut a scary or funny face into the outside of the pumpkin. Setting a light inside the pumpkin changes it into a jack-o'-lantern. The jack-o'-lantern custom came from Ireland. Halloween today. There are many fun ways to celebrate Halloween. Children enjoy dressing up and trick-or-treating. Halloween parties are fun too. One Halloween game is bobbing for apples. Bobbing for apples is a Halloween custom. Not all Halloween costumes are scary. Pumpkins taste good in Halloween pies and cookies. Some people enjoy scaring themselves on Halloween. They tell each other spooky ghost stories. They go to special haunted houses. While Halloween does not have to be scary, it's a fun holiday for children and adults. The end. Happy Halloween.